Hey everybody, I am Blind Ryan, and this is episode 11 of Final Fantasy XIV Described for the Blind. Hopefully the audio issues are done, dusted, and fixed up. Nobody bothered to tell me I had them until just recently, so... I moved the mic, and I cleaned it out and all that. So we're in Ul'Dah. We're going to be going back to Limsa because I forgot to turn in a quest. And it'll bug the shit out of me if I don't turn it in. It is almost 6:20, so I better haul ass because I've got things to do. Right, still a huntress, that's fine. Well, still a hunter or whatever. No, we want to go to Bulwark Hall. Alright, so we go to Bulwark Hall, we go to the Aetheryte, and we turn in at the Brujar Consortium. We forgot about that. You delivered the packages I requested. Very good. I shall pass on the sisters' sentiments to my superiors. What manner of services do the dutiful sisters provide? I'm quite sure an adventurer of your stature has already glimpsed the truth behind the facade. For a business such as ours, their presence in the city is incredibly reassuring. Ha! They change it if you've actually gotten the class. That's nice. It's a good touch, good touch. Alright. And it may have been stupid for me to waste 240 gil on finishing a piddly little quest that only gave us 90 gold. But it would have bugged the shit out of me. And also, we only have so many quests that we can take. So we go to Ul'Dah. Good, good. Looks like everything's up and going. Alright, so now we're in Ul'Dah again. We have many quests to do. We have many classes to get. We'll go to Hustings first, work our way down. Because oh me, oh my, there's 3 levels of this bullshit. So first things first, we go down to the middle of the Hustings strip with its patterned red carpeting. The Aethernet shard there. And then we go up these stairs to the back, where we will go to the Alchemists Guild. The Alchemists Guild, fuck. The Alchemists Guild. And the Alchemists Guild is way in the back. And outside of it is a pond. A little, man-made pond. With a little tree. Ooh, there's an open area, presumably for the tree to grow, although it's not really getting any sun right now. So the Alchemist Guild. There's a big ol' cooker stove thingy. Looks like a gigantic cauldron, except not. And these guys these alchemists all wear white robes. Aelwyn has need of an adventurer to help him test a revolutionary medicine. And Aelwyn is he looks like an Alamegan. He's definitely a Highlander, and he's got a monocle on. Mark my words, this formula will revolutionize alchemy as we know it. With just a sip of this tonic, even raging fevers will be instantly extinguished. But I must needs test it, adventurer. While I produce more, I bid you take this batch to Pearl Lane to a man there named Landbert, who is trusted by the other refugees. Persuade this Landbert to take my tonic and give it to his people. I require nothing in exchange. After all, if it is truly effective, it'll be a tremendous boon to the advancement of alchemical art and mankind at large. Yeah. So this looks like a doctor's office with a big old thing in the middle, a big old cauldron in the middle. Guild receptionist. Hey, he's got on a monocle too. Although it's a big, goggly looking monocle. Dietrich, good name. Ah, an adventurer, one of my favorite kinds of people. I find your unquenchable thirst for exploration neatly complements the burning hunger for sagacity that marks our dedicated members. Welcome to the Alchemists Guild. Though I hesitate to define alchemy in such narrow terms, our main field of expertise is the concoction of various potions and elixirs. There are salves to treat all manner of afflictions, not to mention miraculous libations that enhance the imbiber beyond his natural physical limits. As an adventurer, I am sure you can appreciate the eminently practical applications of our work. What say you, sir? Care to take up mortar and pestle and join our ranks? Sure. Wonderful. Now then, allow me to give you a brief history of the guild before we tackle the paperwork. The alchemists are presently known as the quintessential brewers of potions. The profession itself arose from the desire to achieve an as-yet unrealized ambition. Is it the Philosopher's Stone? The original driving purpose behind our art was, and perhaps still is, the discovery of a process that can transform base metals into gold or silver, and the mystical medium thought necessary to effect such transformation is the Philosopher's Stone. God, I'm shocked. Which is itself believed to have Panacean properties and be capable of bestowing eternal life. Excuse me. Though success yet eludes us, years of endless experimentation towards this golden goal has had the initially unintentional consequences of unearthing a wealth of knowledge in the field of alchemical medicine. Regrettably, alchemy's potential to enrich the lives of the masses was first met with a wave of distrust, as if our ability to create helpful compounds was akin to dabbling in back-alley witchcraft. The profession eventually gained credibility in Ul'Dah through its integration into traditional medicine by Frondale's frontistry, an institution known for producing respected physicians. Once the city's shifts in perception became known, budding alchemists wishing to study without fear of persecution journeyed to Ul'Dah from every corner of the realm. It was not long before this gathering of inquisitive minds banded together to form the Alchemists Guild. Thus, while our organization is intensely focused on perfecting and sharing the fruits of our research, it is also of paramount importance that we uphold the reputation of alchemy itself as a legitimate discipline. If you would revel in the secrets of our art, then you must be prepared to shoulder the responsibility I have described. Take a moment to dwell on these words before you truly enter the world of alchemy. Have you arrived at a decision? Are you ready to exult in the arts of alchemy and commit to the responsibilities that your enrollment entails? Sure. Excellent. Then allow me to direct you to our guildmaster. Gaining his approval is the last test you must pass before becoming a full member of the guild. You'll find Guildmaster Severian tending his experiments at his personal workbench. I must warn you, he's a rather intense individual. Try to choose your words with care. A fellow intense individual? I feel right at home. He has blonde hair. Messy blonde hair. And he also has the white robe. What? What is it this time? Ah, you must be the merchant's lackey. Come to bring me my imp wings. Let's have him then. Not a lackey, an aspiring alchemist, did you say? Speak up and pray that I didn't hear you or that I heard you awry. Are you an aspiring alchemist? Did that babbling fool Dietrich send you to me? I specifically requested not to be disturbed for nothing less than the coming of a second calamity. Do I appear as a kindly mentor to you? My research demands my absolute and undivided attention. Now be gone before I am forced to... But wait, perhaps I can... Yes, you may be the very assistant I require. I've had a change of heart. Congratulations. I approve your application to the guild. It is with great pleasure that I welcome a fellow seeker of knowledge into the fold. We can dispense with the interminable initiation ceremony. Yes, here is your first alembic. Try not to drop it, for there's much work to be done. Yes, much work. Yes, quite. Here's the alembic. Burp. Add. Alchemist. So this one goes over here. Guildmaster Severian wants you to use the weathered alembic to perform your first alchemical miracle. Ah, I see you managed to take hold of the alembic without injuring yourself. An auspicious beginning. Let us see if we can continue this trend of unexpected success. For your first lesson, I want you to use your weathered alembic there and make me a bottle of distilled water. Distilled water is simply the end result of purifying a mercury sample of life's most vital element. As such, it provides the perfect introduction to one of alchemy's most fundamental processes. Taking a material and refining it into a purer form. To perform this rudimentary exercise, you'll require a pail of muddy water and a water shard. Christ, I'm thirsty tonight. The impure water can be purchased from the supplier standing near the entrance to the guild. The name momentarily escapes me. Esminette? Yeah, that was it. If it happens you find this basic task beyond your abilities, then mayhap alchemy is not the discipline for you, which would be quite upsetting as I detest the thought of having to select a new assistant. Try not to disappoint me. Bruh. Alright. Back we go to fishing, so we can get more levels. Alright. Hop over to the Chamber of Rule, because we're closer. There we go. Where the hell's the stairs? Okay, the stairs are up here. Excuse me. I'll admit I miss being a Lalafell, but I don't miss it enough to do it again. Being a kitty is... I don't like being a cat. I'm not a cat person. I fucking hate cats. But... you know, what is there to do? What else is there to do? So there's this back area here. So interestingly, there's two Aethernet shards right next to each other. It's the Weaver's Guild and the Miners Guild, both of which... and then there's one right next to the fucking Goldsmiths Guild, too. They're way close to each other. Like, it makes no sense, anyway. Oh, balls. I'm going the wrong fucking direction. I'm supposed to be... oh, well. Fuck it. Weaver's Guild. Let's see. So all these places are pretty much the same. They're closed-up rooms made of sandstone. And now we've got quests. Guild Receptionist. Yeah, we'll do that in a minute. Aethelwine. He's got... okay, the Weaver's Guild has got these fucking lavendery colors. Ugh. And jaunty hats. And... they're fabulous. Something in a cream. Oh, whatever shall I do? This dress, I just can't seem to finish it. Oh, the design is flawless. Absolutely flawless. Of that I have no doubt. Oh, and he's got a douchey mustache, too. Ugh. But I simply cannot settle on a color for the life of me. How would you like to conduct a bit of field research for me? I'm dying to know what color the ladies of Ul'Dah are wearing these days, especially on the Husting Strip. When you're finished, please call on Lusu at the Alchemists Guild. The woman is a wizard with dyes. Have her cook up whatever color you find is most popular. Okay. Juliana. She's got a white motif. If it is work you seek, the Weaver's Guild welcomes you. Indeed, your timing is impeccable. A soiree is to be held with all of Ul'Dah's elite in attendance. Once the invites went out, the orders came in, and that with a fury. Every lord and lady from Cape Deadwind to the Cinderfoot is demanding the latest fineries. I need hands, and I need them now, yet I cannot spare the time to go off in search of them. Would you care to aid us, friend? I ask you no more than you welcome our doors any willing souls you might find. This is the emote one for Ul'Dah. Come, let us see how you fare. Show me your warmest welcome. And we just spread our arms. Excellent. I dare say I would work for you myself. Now hurry up. We need those people. We'll do that in a quick second. But first... greetings, adventurer, and welcome to the wellspring of Ul'Dah fashion. From humble thread, our peerless artisans weave wonders. Dreams in fabric form. We are renowned as Eorzea's finest purveyors of quality textiles and as her foremost arbiters of style. Needless to say, such renown was not one without effort. Ours is a tremendously demanding profession, you see, but also a highly rewarding one. It is little wonder that so many adventurers have set their hearts upon joining us. Might you be one of them? Sure, why not? Ah, I thought as much. Then I'm sure you're eager to hear all about our illustrious history. No, I'm not. As I'm sure you know, Thanola can be a perilous place, its vast deserts being wont to punish the unprepared, while a menagerie of ferocious beasts stalk the sands. The greatest foe is, of course, the midday sun. And so, ever since man first set foot in this region, this hellscape region, he has favored light, flowing fabrics that shield him from the sun's ray while allowing his skin to breathe. Of course, Ul'Dahns have ever been a people of taste, and demand for more extravagant designs spurred innovation, resulting in textile goods whose appeal extended far beyond our borders. Merchants had little trouble selling Ul'Dah fabrics in foreign markets, so great was their reputation for beauty and quality. And when the traders from those same markets sought to peddle the lesser products of Thanola, well, it gave us little cause for concern. Sunsilk tapestries is synonymous, bleh, can't talk, with the textile trade in Ul'Dah. Ooh, I have 3 more of my cough drops. Ew, shit. Popped one of the fucking corners off. Oh. There we go. That totally won't fuck up my voice or nothing. Sunsilk tapestries is synonymous with the textile trade in Ul'Dah, you see. Those who come here hoping to peddle cheap rags swiftly learn the price of doing business in our territory. What, do you murder them? Wiser men and women with an interest in our trade soon choose instead to join the guild, which the company generously operates for the betterment of Ul'Dah society. We offer our members the tools and techniques needed to become successful, and should they prove themselves especially skilled, they may even be offered direct employment as Sunsilk weavers. Just imagine, Venture, your designs could one day dictate the course of Ul'Dah in fashion. If you desire such fame and influence, then you might be granted a place with us, provided you are willing to embrace hard work. To ensure candidates can endure the rigors of our profession, our guildmaster has taken it upon himself to evaluate each one personally. When you're ready to submit yourself to his rigorous scrutiny, say the word. Are you ready to meet the guildmaster? First impressions are everything, and you do not want to present yourself poorly. Excellent, though I do wonder if your attire is appropriate for the occasion. You'll find the esteemed Redolent Rose supervising guild operations over yonder. He is, how shall I put this? He is relentless in his pursuit of excellence. As long as you demonstrate you are similarly committed, he will treat you fairly and with respect. So we go over to Redolent Rose, and he is obviously a... he's obviously a Rogadin. Obviously. He's got kind of a catty face, surprisingly enough. And there's a fucking Lalafell right next to him. Ugh, she's doing all lovey shit. I draw art commissions. Christ. Anyway, Redolent Rose is wearing a dapper hat and a dark blue motif. He kind of looks like a train conductor. What do we have here? Another adventurer in search of thrills and excitement? Shall I dance you a merry jig? He does dance. No, well, if this fails to please you, I suggest you run along. Perhaps the women of the Ruby Road Exchange will be more to your liking. Oh, so you mean to become a weaver? Then we have something to discuss after all. I shall be blunt. Weaving is an art, and like all true artists, we must make sacrifices and suffer for our craft. So tell me, adventurer, are you prepared to suffer? So you say, but only time will tell. In any case, you only need equipment to get started. This needle should suffice for now. I need not explain what a needle is, I trust. Good, then hold it as you would when sewing and show me you're ready to begin. Burp. He's got a cross stitch on his one side, and it's of a cactar. That's fucking amazing. Redolent Rose would like to assign you your first task as a weaver. Well, you look like you were born to hold one of those. Even so, I suggest you keep it somewhere safe, especially when clambering over haystacks, as I shan't be answering you another. Ha ha ha. Now, you certainly look the part, but it remains to be seen if you can play it. I bid you craft me a spindle of hempen yarn. A trifling task, yes. Well, I do hope you find it so. Should it seem even remotely testing, you have no future at this guild. Christ, on a bicycle, I am so thirsty. To make hempen yarn, you'll require moko grass and lightning shards. The former can be purchased from our own dear Gigima. The latter you will have to find for yourself. That is all. That's all. Kindly fuck off. Yes, please. Thank you. Here's some... Yes. So now we gotta do welcome to all these fucking people. Arms out. An elven lass. Work at the Weavers Guild? I'd be lying if I said I weren't interested. To whom might I go inquire further? A human lass. The Weavers are recruiting. Finally, my chance to become a famous designer. And now watch every one of them fail. couple of Lalafell. I appreciate the offer, but I must refuse. I'm all thumbs when it comes to stitching and whatnot. So the weavers need help, do they? Sorry, friend, I'm all set for coin. Lurking Leech. That's a guard. Weaving work. Take a look at me, friend. I'm a bloody guard, and on duty no less. Move along now. Surprised he didn't try to fucking kill us. Damn lungs. You've returned. Well, how did you fare? 2 potential recruits, you say? Welcome news. I only hope their zeal for fashion will show in their efforts to the guild. What we do here may seem all silk and satin, to be sure, but the work within these walls is far from easy, and that, I suppose, our trade is not unlike any other. Yay. I really should do these other ones, but I don't want to. I'll do those in a minute. So we go to this outdoor area where there's a calamity salvager and a recompense officer, and a little pond, or a little fountain. Bitter Snow. He looks like a laborer. A Rogadan laborer. Bitter Snow's eyes are those of a man in love wrought with worry and doubt. He appears to be waiting for someone who has yet to arrive. What could be keeping her? My beloved Yellow Moon and I promised to meet at this very spot, but 2 bells have passed and I've nary a word from her. Gods, I hope she's all right. As much as I wish to go off and find her, I simply cannot. What if she were to come in my absence? Please, would you go search for her in my stead? It's possible she's somewhere in the Weavers Guild. She's always enjoyed watching the By the Gods. Do you think she's looking for someone more dapper? I try not to look a bumpkin, but I've no mind for fashion. Yeah, we'll deal with that in a minute. We've got an Aethernet shard to do. We've got mining to learn. Mining! So we go down in the deeps. And the Miners Guild is just boxes upon boxes of fucking mining gear. You know, ores and shit. Or at least I assume that's what those are there. So let's talk to you, Lynette. Well met, adventurer. You stand within the Miners Guild, the place where the seekers of the realm's mineral wealth gather. With pickaxe and sledgehammer, we miners work rock and earth that they might yield us ores, fossils, precious stones, and more. Yes, this is exactly like botany, except in the earth. If you have a mind to join our ranks, you'll be pleased to know that we are currently recruiting. Great riches await those with strong backs and keen eyes. But I don't have keen eyes, or strong back. I have a very weak back. A decision you will not regret. You've just taken your first step towards striking it rich. It's gold, gold, gold in them hills. To look at the lands around Ul'Dah, one would be forgiven for thinking the region barren of opportunity, but beneath the surface, the scene could not be more different. There lie veins of copper, silver, and gold beyond measure. For as long as he has dwelt in Thanola, man has availed himself of these vast deposits, giving rise to a thriving mining trade which forms the foundation of our nation's prosperity. Of course, the mining trade as it is today owes much to an event that took place some century and a half ago, namely the Mad Mithril Rush. I fucking knew it. I fucking knew they were going to have a gold rush joke. Never before had the Sultanate seen such an influx of migrants. Endless throngs came from lands near and far, spurred on by the dream of discovering the motherlode. Alas, a harsh reality awaited them. You see, the vast majority of these poor souls were miners in name alone, and they possessed neither the proper equipment nor the training to realize their dreams. To make matters worse, the mining concerns, who in those days held absolute power, did not scruple to exploit them. Presented with a glut of unskilled labor, they proceeded to fill every tunnel to bursting, and atrocious working conditions soon became the norm. Miners were paid a pittance for back-breaking labor and saw naught of the riches they unearthed. Pushed to breaking point, the workers banded together to form the Miners Guild, with the aim of improving conditions while protecting the integrity of the trade. Since then, we have sought to educate folk in correct mining practices, both to prevent accidents and to curb the impact that our trade has had upon the environment. I trust you now have a better understanding of what we do. All that is left is to commit your name to our role. When you're ready to do so, please speak with me again, and I shall guide you through the enrollment procedure. To explain the groan, I'm not the biggest fan of environmentalism. I won't go into it, but except to say I believe that the people who claim to care about the environment are doing it for the wrong reasons and are using poor tactics. Yes, that's how I'll say it. So are you ready to join the Miners Guild? Yes. Music to my ears. Aye, the kind made when one's pickaxe strikes gold. You must introduce yourself to Guildmaster Alberta right away. Her approval is required of you to be formally admitted to our ranks. In case you're unaware, she's perhaps the most accomplished of those miners who still swing a pickaxe. Her understanding of our trade is unsurpassed and her flair for prospecting uncanny. Her brain, in short, is a veritable gold mine of knowledge, much of it concerning the mining of gold. Haha, jesting apart, you stand to learn a great deal from her. When you're ready, pray present yourself to Alberta. You'll find her down the steps over yonder by the bar. Wait, what? Holy shit, it is a bar! With drinks and casks and the lot! And Alberta is a Highlander woman with red hair. Well met, adventurer. Alberta is my name, and I'm the master of this guild. I take it you wish to become a miner? Well, our doors are open to all who aren't afraid to work hard and get dirty. Thanks to recent advances in refining techniques, it's now possible to smelt even low-purity ores. I mention this because it's allowed us to reopen a number of mines which were long thought exhausted, prompting trade to flourish. Truth told, with business as it is at the moment, that is a lot of two-letter words. We can't take on enough new miners, and few folk make better miners than adventurers, you being a hardy lot. What's more, you're well-traveled, which serves to expand the guild's sphere of activity. Oh, but I'm not suggesting you join solely for our benefit. For your part, you'll acquire skills that'll prove to your profit, a mutually beneficial arrangement, I trust you'll agree. So what say you, will you join us? Ready to work hard and get dirty? Then I bid you welcome to the Miners Guild. May your toils never go unrewarded. Now then, here's a pickaxe to get you started. It's not the newest, but it should serve a novice well enough. Go on and take it up, see how it feels in your hands. Speak to me again when you're ready, and I'll assign you a little task to help you get in the swing of things. Yeah, we are definitely running out of space. I need to sell some shit. You look good with a pickaxe, Gorion. Now that you're suitably equipped, your training can commence. A miner learns his craft best in the wilderness, with pickaxe in hand. To begin, let's see how you fare with good old copper ore. Bring me, say, 10 chunks. There are deposits of the stuff throughout Thanola, and I doubt you'll have to go very far outside the city. Seek out some promising locations outside the gate of the Sultana and the gate of Nald, and swing away. The motion may feel awkward at first, but in time that'll become second nature. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, shit. I forgot to get rid of all of these fucking things I don't need. You keep giving me links to the site and fucking Sprint and all this other shit that I either already have or don't need. Whatever. So there's that done. Now all we need is the Goldsmiths Guild, and then we just have to get the three regular classes, and we're done. Who the fuck are you? Big old top hat. Does he actually have tails? No, he just has a suit. Only those with express permission from the manager of the Celestia may enter. Please move along. You're making the place look unfit. Fuck you, you dick. Hell's with that giant top hat, though. Aethernet shard. Alright. So we're gonna go to the Weaver's Guild and get the color quest out of the way, or otherwise I'll forget it again. What do you want, Paladin? The most popular color of late? Well, all colors have their merits, of course, but to press that up to say red. Tedeshan looks like a merchant. Why, any color is perfectly fine for a dress, you silly thing, as long as it comes off easily at the end of the night. LOL. Lalafell. There's another one. What color is in fashion? Well, I must say I'm just back from Gridania, and I find there's a certain verve to verdant livery. Side. Green, you bloody idiot. Hey, fuck you, dude. I know what you meant. You knob. There's another paladin. Best color for a dress? Well, you know what they say. Once you go black, you never go back. Says the black guy, maybe. He's pretty tan. And he's got gray hair. Almost in a pompadour. Cordial spider. That looks like a merchant. Yellow. What fairer color than that in the name of the fairest maiden? Yellow moon. Oh, yellow moon, how my heart pines for you. And I believe that woman is a hooer. Bobalon. That is an alchemist. There's never a shortage of white dresses on our Ul'Dah ladies. Surely it is the most comfortable color to wear under this murderous sun. And lastly, Cornell, another alchemist. Personally, I've always had a thing for a motley of red and green overlaid with stripes of purple and dark brown. That is very specific. Nope. So we gotta go back to the Alchemists Guild. There's another alchemist. Red, ever and always. This is Ul'Dah, my dear boy, where the sun beats on your back with fiery fists, and the sins and sands are hot and unforgiving. And everywhere at once. We Ul'Dahns live for our passions, and our lust for life is surpassed only by our lust for lust. Dude, you need to find a whore. You're here on behalf of the Weavers Guild, are you not? Yes, Aethelwine said you'd be along. Well, what color is it to be then? It sounds as though you have 2 votes for red, 1 vote each for green, yellow, white, and black, 1 abstaining, and 1 vote for a motley of red and green overlaid with stripes of purple and dark brown. By no means a resounding victory, but I guess red it shall be. I have some catalysts I've been saving for just such an occasion. Mark my words, I'm going to concoct the most vibrant red Ul'Dah's ever seen. Alchemy may look arcane and esoteric to the uninitiated, but it is grounded in naught but science and experimentation. Indeed, I dare say it does more to advance culture and civilization than nigh any other discipline. Okay. Cool story, bro. All these fucking bunnies. I'd rather be a cat than a goddamn bunny. For bunnies are known for lustful endeavors. Back to the Weavers Guild, back to Yellow Moon. And she's wearing yellow. And she's got pink hair and very dark skin. Virago, be good. Just look at me. This hair, this outfit, they don't match at all. I look atrocious. What was I thinking? Oh, I can't let bitter snow see me like this. Maybe that last tunic was best, or if, after all. Or no, maybe, perhaps the blue. Bitter snow is waiting for me, but I haven't anything to wear. Damn, this bitch has got really, really dark skin and really, really bright lipstick, and it's really, really jarring. She gave us a sprig of lavender. What am I gonna do with that? Oop. Oh god, Derek's playing fucking Terraria. Let's do goldsmithing. Whoa! It's a moneylender's place! Or at least that's what it looks like. It looks like a fucking bank! Or at least it looks kind of like a bank. But it's got all these tools in the middle. Instead of tellers. But the desks look just like it. Jesus Christ. Anyway. Jemime. Although Mistress Serendipity is an acclaimed goldsmith, I fear she is still unaccustomed to the rigors of leadership, but I have faith that she'll grow into her new position so long as she avoids unnecessary distractions. Wait, why can't I fucking... Why can't I... Wait a minute. No, it should be 13 out of 30. Luxury long lost. Oh, yeah, that. Did I run out of fucking... Nope, I got 23. Why can't I join the fucking guild? What the fuck? What is wrong? But I want to join the Goldsmiths Guild, goddammit! Alright, we'll go up here to the fucking Gladiators Guild and see if that'll get me anywhere. Actually, I'm gonna pause and look it up real quick. Well, that was no help. Now let me see here. Yeah, 13 out of 30, that should be fine. Why can't I join this fucking guild? Oh, god damn it, now it's letting me do it. Ugh, I missed it. Good evening to... Fucking Christ. Good evening to you, adventurer, and welcome to the Goldsmiths Guild. Have you come to observe our artisans at work? Indeed, it is a marvel to watch goldsmiths transform raw metals and uncut gemstones into sparkling rings, earrings, and necklaces. Some of which possess magical properties, no less. Why the fuck didn't it work before? You know, if you'd like to try your hand at goldsmithing, the guild is open to adventurers like yourself. No prior experience is required, for we teach all you need to know about the craft. Would you be interested? Yes. It pleases me greatly to hear you say so. As the first step, I would have you understand the purpose of our guild. The vast mineral resources of Thanola have given rise to a grand goldsmithing tradition which has been refined through the ages. Our techniques are renowned across the realm, our creations held in the highest regard. However, we of Eshtame Lapidaries, the premier source of Ul'Dah jewelry, were not content to rest on our laurels. Seeking to advance our craft, we turn our eyes to the east, the only place in the known world whose goldsmithing was said to rival our own. We built the finest facilities to beckon their masters hither and blended their foreign techniques with ours. Our guild quickly became the center of Eorzean goldsmithing. Aye, here you shall benefit from the refined wisdom of countless veteran craftsmen. You will learn to see the potential in your materials and shape them to your will. These are essential skills, for a goldsmith must hone his eyes to identify and appraise all manner of materials, and when needs be, recognize imitations for what they are. It is even said that a master goldsmith can ascertain the authenticity of a man himself. You may one day come to possess such vision, but even the most magnificent jewel begins its life as a rough-hewn stone. It must first be cut and polished before it can delight the eyes with its brilliance. If you had become a goldsmith, you must needs refine yourself as you would a gemstone. It will take much time and effort, and there is no guarantee of success. Should you be certain this is what the life you seek, speak to me once more. Before you can embark on your journey to become a goldsmith, you must first seek an audience with our guildmaster. Are you ready to do so? Yes. You shall find Mistress Serendipity on the workshop floor, just down by the steps. Show her your burning desire to learn, and you are certain to receive her permission to join. Serendipity, what a name. And I don't even know who you are, lady. I don't even know what you are. I think you're a human. But she's got pink hair and a very light dress. Stop right there, you little troublemaker. People are working here. Oh, pardon me. I had you mistaken for a mammoth. For a moment there, let's start over, shall we? What brings you here today, adventurer? Do you perchance have aspirations to become a goldsmith? Really? That's great. Welcome, welcome. I'm Serendipity, but you can call me Sarah. Or is that too informal? Sorry, I'm still unaccustomed to this whole guildmaster thing. Alright, what'd you say your name was again? Apollo? Alright, Grind Fractus. Alright then, Grind Fractus. Work hard, and one day your creations may line the shelf at Eshtame's Aesthetics. Trust in yourself, and you can achieve anything. That was sufficiently inspiring, I trust. Good. Next order of business. Here's your new chaser hammer. Well, I say new, but it's actually a bit weathered. But never you mind that. Just showing me you know how to hold it so we can get you started. Damn, lady, you crazy bitch. There we go. Great, let's get started. Though, to be honest, I'd swear you've done this before by the way you wear that hammer on your hip. She's the only one to notice that. Mind you, even if you do have some experience, a responsible guildmaster must ensure that her charges have a firm grasp of the fundamentals. Therefore, I command you to craft me a copper ingot. It's simple, really. All you need is copper ore and a wind shard. Our guild supplier Aston can supply you with copper ore, and I gave you a few wind shards along with your hammer. At least I think I did. If it turns out you don't have any, you'll need to get some yourself. Isn't this exciting, Gorion? Your first real challenge as a member of the Goldsmiths Guild. Show me the ingot when you're done. Good luck. Yeet! I will fish in the sand. Here we go. Il Gladiatore. Genevieve. Oh, this fucking bitch. Ah! What have you done? Your kind has no business even look at a lady such as I. Such shocking, unbelievable insolence. And now look at how my gill is scattered all across the ground. Pick it up right this instant. So I've got to pick all this shit up. Because she's too stupid to do it herself. Rich bitch. She just has really nice clothes and long black hair. She's not even an elf. My gill, now, and there better be not missing. The faint aroma of prosperity can be detected on this freshly minted gill. This appears to be everything. What are you still staring at? Are you expecting some kind of reward? The insolence. She gave me money anyway. Fuck it. Don't care. Zazariku. It's a Lalafell gladiator. Zazariku needs an adventurer to pick up an order from the Goldsmiths Guild. If you come to wish me luck, I appreciate the thought, but there's no need to worry. What, you don't know who I am? The next biggest thing that's coming to the Colosseum. Dude, you're 2 feet tall! Zazariku is my name, and you'll be hearing all about my exploits in the coming days. I've even thought of a title for myself, the Garnet Gladiator. Which reminds me, I have yet to collect the circlet I commissioned from the Goldsmiths Guild. You wouldn't mind picking it up for me, would you? Vulcan of the Gladiators Guild is muttering frantically to himself about an infestation of ladybugs in the region. Carrie Gerard's in here looking for work, eh? Well, you're in luck. Just so happens I have a deed what needs doing. Wild ladybugs have been wreaking bloody havoc on the outskirts of town. Something in the air lately made them ornery as oryx and rut. Ain't much for fighting on their own, but in numbers they're more than a match for any merchant who's seen more days at the teat than he has on the battlefield. But what'll it be? Fancy putting down 4 or so of the bloody buggers, or don't you? Ooh, the gladiators wear yellow. Dark yellow. Hey, it's a Lalafell. Lulutsu. Welcome to the Gladiators Guild, adventurer. Here our members train tirelessly with sword and shield so their names might one day be written in legend. Well, was that a flash of interest in your eyes? If you wish to study swordplay, know that admission to the guild is free of charge. I had you marked as a man of action. I'm pleased to see I was not wrong. Now, while you may be familiar with the deadly dance of battle, you are new to us and must begin at the beginning. If you would take your place in these hallowed halls, you must be willing and ready to undergo the most rigorous training. You must endure cuts and bruises beyond counting. And like is not far worse. A daunting prospect, I concede, but there is no other way if you mean to take to the blood sands one day. And why wouldn't you? The Colosseum is only the most celebrated place of public entertainment in all of Ul'Dah. Where else could a poor man amass a fortune so vast as to one day allow him to claim a seat on the syndicate? Ah, there's not an Ul'Dah alive who isn't inspired by the rise of the self-made man, and there is no truer embodiment of that dream than the gladiator who wins riches and fame with his sword. Throughout its long and storied history, this guild has nurtured countless champions. Our training methods are second to none, and our members ever strive to develop new techniques. If you desire true glory, to fight and triumph amidst the roar of 10,000 voices, then this is where you belong, adventurer. Think of it. Think of your legacy, and if your soul stirs, join us. What'll it be? Will you rise above the masses and inscribe your name in legend, or will you resign yourself to mediocrity and die in obscurity? A decision you shan't regret. One moment. Make way for Gorion Fractus. Fresh meat coming through. Now then, before your enrollment can be considered complete, you must present yourself to First Sword Milla. Seek her out and obtain her approval. She's wearing full plate, except for her helmet, and she got very subdued sword and shield, surprisingly. She's got long blonde hair, and she's a Highlander. Ooh, and she's got tan skin. I heard Lulutsu, so you're Gurion Fractus. 'Tis a good, strong name. On behalf of the Gladiators Guild, allow me to welcome you. I am Mila, Guildmaster here. So you wish to study our arts. I presume you have your reasons for choosing the sword over all other weapons. Perhaps you think it easiest to learn. The sword is a simple weapon, but to wield a blade well is anything but simple. For every Colosseum champion to emerge from our ranks, there have been countless disappointments who failed to achieve greatness. Bear that in mind before you answer me, Gurion, for I do not ask this question lightly. Do you have the strength to live by the sword, and if it be your fate, die by it? Nod. And welcome, Gladiator, to your new home. Take this sword. There are many like it, but this one is yours now. Ha! That's a good reference. Consider it a gift if you like. Now wear it on your hip as I do, and show me you are ready to begin your training. Wong. A sword. Kinda surprised I can't wear a shield yet. Il Gladiatore. There we go. Amazing what a difference a sword can make. Your expression, your posture, you're already brimming with confidence. Let's see if that confidence is warranted, shall we? Just outside the gates of Ul'Dah, you'll find plenty of marmots, hornets, and shrews. Slay 3 of each and return here when finished. Oh, and use your sword, Gurion. I'm a gladiator, and I am to train you as one. Now go. Yes, ma'am. Ooh, there's swords and plaques and shit all over the wall. And there's a sparring room. And a big Roganin giving instruction. Cool. Oh yeah, we got to go to the Sapphire Exchange or whatever and give to what's his nut? Medicine. Remember the first quest? That was a fountain. That person is wearing green. What the fuck? Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. It's a homeless guy. Hey, medicine for the sick. An earthy-smelling medicine created by budding alchemist Alwyn Aldir. We're not fools, boy. We know full well what that bastard Alwyn is up to. But we'll accept his medicine nonetheless. Look at us. Beggars can't be choosers. Might be as it's a mere experiment to him, but for us it's a matter of life and death. If we gotta choose between this bastard's swill and nothing at all, is it really a choice? Yay, level 7 fishing. A few come here by choice, and few are still bearing medicine. Your kindness shouldn't go unrewarded. This vase is important to us, but I want you to have it. It's just some old pottery, I know, but it might be valued by collectors of cultural artifacts. There are men who are willing to pay good coin for such objects. If you go to the Sapphire Avenue Exchange, chances are you'll find one of them. Well, aren't you just a deer? That is a Lalafell. A lady Lalafell, wearing very little, surprisingly. But she's not a hooer, she's a bard. Fuck me, I thought there'd be more quests here. Oh well. Welcome, welcome. What might a discerning gentleman like yourself be looking for today? Permit me to examine this vase of yours. I hope you did not spend too much coin on this trash. A flood of like items brought in by refugees has destroyed what once existed. Markets are fickle, my friend. If you lose sight of current trends, you stand to lose everything, as I once did. Market wards once bore my name until fate and hubris reduced me to this. For your sake, I pray you do not have to learn this lesson the same way I did. There's an Aethernet shard. Here's the Adventurers Guild, where we do leaves and shit. Looks like there's a couple of quests here, here, here. Okay. Damn, there's a lot of quests. Tours! As far as the eye can see. Pamolman. Pamolman? You there? Yes, darling, you. You say you're the fella to follow. Name's Pamolman. That's a fucking name. And I earn my keep as a dancing girl in these markets. Aye, it's a living, and a good one, but it's not exactly what I set out to be when I bid farewell to the mudflats. I know. Isn't that the way the tale curls? Still, I should like to be one of those dancers Dexter. You know, the sort that engage for grand balls. To be a dancer of craft and not mere wiles, and keep company in high society. Of course, I'd have to learn a proper sort of dance, and less shimmy and more stately, and that's where you come in, darling, because I got a quarry for you to track down. They say a dancing master named Gillian, oh Jesus Christ, that name, is in town. All the high-born ladies are aflutter wanting to take lessons from him. He's the best, that's the word. This is my chance to be something finer than Minnie the Minx. Go to the steps of Thal and ask around about him, won't you? Guillaunaux. Jesus. Fucking names. Poors! Poors everywhere! God damn it! I hate this fucking city. Wyman would like to know what you think of Ul'Dah. I fucking hate this city. So how are you taking Ul'Dah, Ryan? Hey, how do I know your name? Information is my stock and trade venture. You'd be amazed by what I know. As long as you're here, maybe happy you'll do me a favor and take this missive to Josias at the Platinum Mirage. It's just over yonder, and the man will even give you some guilt for your trouble. If only all work in the city was this easy, eh? A well-heeled youth. Oh, he's got a fucking sleeveless gold long coat and tan skin and blonde hair, and he's got a fucking Lollithel carrying boxes as tall as he is. Do be careful with those. Break anything and I shall be forced to deduct it from your salary. Beg pardon? What is my loyal manservant carrying? Why, a not so small fortune in prizes ably won by yours truly at the Gold Saucer. You have heard of the Gold Saucer. Nay, gads, man, you might at least try to keep up with the times. It's only the Sultan's newest and finest place of entertainment. Thrill to the sight of majestic birds roaring down the straights of the Chocobo races. Pit your wits against your peers at the Triple Triad tables. The Gold Saucer, one can do all this and more. And if you know what you're about, you'll walk out a wealthier man than you entered. And if there's a better place to shake off one's cares after a grueling day of promenading, I've never heard of it. Did I mention the female attendees are particularly easy on the eyes, wink wink, but I dare say you'd rather discover them for yourself. Yes, I'll wager you're wondering just how in Thal's good name you can experience the wonders of the Gold Saucer firsthand. Am I right or am I right? Ha, I thought as much. Well, since this has been my lucky day, I don't see why it shouldn't be yours too. I just so happen to have a spare golden airship ticket, you see? Consider it a gift from one eligible young man about town to another. Just show that ticket to the lovely girl in the uniform over at the landing, and you'll have a seat on the next airship bound for revelry and riches. Be fairly warned, though. You may expect no mercy from me should our paths cross through the Triple Triad tables. Nay, not so much as an ounce. Ha-ha. Ugh. What an odious tip. Jaja Kuda. He's a merchant. He was visibly perturbed. Tell me, what brings you here, friend? Looking for a bit of work, perhaps? Some small job to add a little weight to that coin push of yours? We are in luck. The pugilists have just placed an order for me with several of the leather gloves and harnesses they use for sparring, but the traders are cruel, for I find myself lacking in the hides required. Would that I had the pelts of a few snapping shrews. What say you, friend? Here to help a merchant down on his luck? Why does he keep doing that? Bring me 5 snapping shrew pelts and I promise to make it worth your while. You can find the creatures roaming in Central Thanola. And now to the Pugilists Guild. They also have a punchy ring. And they have a bunch of posts with towels drawing between them, with pads around the punchy areas. Why are there so many Lollithel pugilists? That's weird. This guy's wearing green. Does not like the way you're looking at him, but will let it pass if you deliver a message for him. Hey you, I saw you looking at me. You got something to say, huh? No? Well, I do. You know Didi Lotta? Short, broke, never pays what he owes? Yeah, that bleeding horse, son. Tell him to pay up or I swear by the 12, I'll beat him so hard it'll feel like the second coming of Dalamud. If I see that little shit's face, I'll end up pounding him into a bloody pulp like it's not, so you go and tell him. Hey, it's Josias. You have business with the Platinum Mirage this evening? A missive from Wyman. Alright, then let's have a look. Bird is barren, let the hounds feast. Sigh, so it goes. Oh, this? Well, you see, the Guild is often contracted to provide protective services. Unfortunately, for this particular petitioner, Wyman's investigation has revealed his finances to be wanting. Maybe adventurers like you don't mind working for free, but we have a business to run. I myself have 4 mouths to feed, so this bird will have to fend for himself, I'm afraid. Yeah, another Lullafell receptionist. Bonzer! They're wearing green. They're all wearing green. Greetings and welcome to the Pugilists Guild. We pugilists are specialists in hand-to-hand combat. Through rigorous training, we forge devastating weapons of our fists and feet, which we employ to great effect in battle. There's no better place in all the realm to train in our discipline than here. If you would walk the path of the pugilist, I highly recommend you add your name to our roll. What say you, friend? Sure enough. A decision you'll not regret, but before we proceed to the paperwork, it is essential that you know something of our guild's storied past. Oh, why the fuck not? Since time immemorial, man has used whatever has been at his disposal to settle disputes. In the beginning, that meant fighting with his fists. Such hand-to-hand combat existed in various forms throughout Eorzea, each evolving independently of one another. The origin of pugilism, as we know it, however, can be traced back to the staging of bare-handed bouts at the Colosseum. These contests attracted fighters from far and wide, bringing their myriad styles crashing together on the blood sands. Amidst this chaotic intermingling of styles, there rose a pugilist of singular strength and skill. This woman made it her life's mission to master every form she encountered that she might refine her art. Among her many song-worthy exploits, we pugilists remember her participation in a gladiator tournament most fondly. Back when bare-handed fighting was still seen as a pastime for peasants, she took on fully armed and armored gladiators and effortlessly bested the lot of them. Word of her feat spread across the realm like wildfire, of course, and Ul'Dah swiftly transformed into a center of pugilism, with people flocking from all over to train under this master among masters. The woman's name was Cornelia, and it is to her that the Pugilist Guild owes its existence. The art practiced here is based on her all-encompassing style. It's the female Bruce Lee. Bonzer! And this training hall is modeled upon the one which she once built. And there it is, brief history of our guild. I've told this tale thousands of times, but God, it never fails to fan the flame of my fighting spirit. Now then, before we can proceed with your enrollment, you must first obtain the Guildmaster's approval. Let me know when you're ready to meet him. So, are you ready to present yourself to the Guildmaster? It's a picture of a female Lullafell and an old dude. Master Heyman is among the greatest pugilists of our time. For long years, the man ruled the Blood Sands as the Holy Fist, though he has since retired in favor of training aspiring fighters. To find him overseeing his charges yonder, go and show him the fighting spirit that burns within you. Fool, nobody rages like I rage. He's an old man with a beret. Oh no, it's a bandana. And a leather jacket. Haha, past time you got your ass back here. What did the dancers have to say about my proposition? He's got a goatee that doesn't meet. Hey, you're not my errand boy. There's no dancer. There never was. I'm not doing anything indecent, I swear to the gods. What? You're here to enroll? Oh ho ho, why didn't you say so sooner? In my capacity as Guildmaster, I'd be glad to give you a primer on the art of hand-to-hand combat. Doubtless you already know this, but we pugilists fight with our fists and feet. While those don't deal as much damage as a blade, it hardly matters when you can land several blows for each swing of the sword. What we lack in destructive force, we more than make up for it in speed and cunning. Under my guidance, not only will you master striking techniques, he throws a combo. You'll also learn to string them together to deliver an endless flurry of blows. Only through such fierce combinations can a pugilist realize his potential. He does combos. He gets winded. Off wheeze. Crikey, I'm a bit spent from all this talking. You ought to speak more, son, and give me a chance to catch my breath. Where was I? Alright, join in the guild. Before you do so, I must warn you that the path of pugilist is long and arduous. Do you believe you got what it takes to go the distance? Be honest with yourself now. Can you go the distance? Yes. Yes, you have fighting spirit. I can see it in your eye. I see no reason to deny you a place in these halls. Welcome to the guild, son. To help you on your way, I'll add some names to your hunting log, opponents that you might hone your skills against. And so, as to make it a budding pugilist of you, here's your very own pair of Hora. They're a tad old and rusted, but that'll serve to make you look meaner, I reckon. I have a mind to assign you your first lesson. Arm yourself with your weapons and let me know when you're ready to begin. Alright, we got QG. Haman wishes to teach you your first lesson. Look at every bit the pugilist, son. Now the learning can commence. For your first lesson, I want you to test your fledgling skills against the Vermin of Thanola. Get out there and put down 3 marmots, 3 hornets, and 3 shrews. Return here when the deed is done. Now this goes without saying, but I expect you to fight using those horror I just gave you. Counts for naught if you skewer the beasties with a spear or fry 'em with a spell, say. Boy, they're really fucking on that shit. Back to ye fisher. One more class and we're dead. Then we can get out there and kill a bunch of small shit. In point of fact, I need to get rid of this crap. Let me just get rid of this shit. There we are. Hey, it's that Ul'Dah guy. He's a bum. He looks like a bum. Oh, gods be good, Gelter's goon. Alright, I'll give back every gil I owe, I swear it, but no more beatings, I beg you. Look, I haven't got the gil on hand, but I do have this ring. Ain't much to look at, but it surely fetch a high price. Was me dear departed mum's wedding ring. God rest her soul, but she'll understand. Show it to Mamane over at the ogery, and you'll get your coin. Did I miss a quest? No. There we go. We got all the Aethernets. Now we can look at porn in all the cities. Wait, that's not right. It's the ogery. Damn. This is a big old shiny building with shiny floors and shiny people wearing white. Greetings, adventurer. What brings you to the ogery? You wish to sell this heirloom on behalf of a Ul'Dah? Very well. It is most unfortunate when such drastic measures must be taken, and doubly so when the item in question is a fake, and such a gaudy, poorly wrought one at that. Also, you do know that our appraisals are not free. Normally, this fee is subtracted from the agreed value. Alas, considering the negligible value of this ring, I'm afraid you would still owe us. However, since this is a rather unusual circumstance, we will waive this fee this once. No need to concern yourself with this bauble. I will personally see to its disposal. Damn, imagine fucking it up so badly that... Oh, the Conjurer's Guild wears black, or the Thaumaturge's Guild wears black. Erasmus, love that name. I am Erasmus of the Order of Ul'Dah, and I am charged with studying the anatomy of this region's fauna and the environs in which they dwell. For the dark art of our order is death itself, and power over death can only come through knowledge of life. One day I shall publish my findings in a single comprehensive volume, The Many Breaths of Thanola. There's much work to be done before that day. He's just a black-robed dude. Aid me, brother. Bring me 5 bottles of marmot blood, and perhaps I shall name you in a footnote. Marmots are hardy creatures that thrive nigh everywhere. You'll most certainly find them just outside the city, by way of the gate of the Sultana. Do take care. They can be feisty little critters when threatened. Another Lullavel. Yayake. Welcome to the Thaumaturge's Guild. She has purple hair. Kinda. Wait, no, she has silver hair. It's just fucking light. Welcome to the Thaumaturge's Guild. It is fate that has guided your steps here, friend. Within these hallowed halls, the arts of devastation are taught. Primeval magics with which to bring down about an enemy's ruin. If you would join our ranks and wield the power of Thaumaturgy, I urge you to seize this moment and confide in me your arcane ambitions. Yes, there was truly no other answer, was there? Lean closer now, and I shall whisper to you of Thaumaturgy's beginning. The nation of Ul'Dah inherited its traditions from ancient Belladia, a city founded by the descendants of the first mages. The secrets of these illustrious sorcerers were ultimately entrusted to the priests of the Order of Ul'Dah, who have passed them down from generation to generation ever since. Focused and refined over centuries of use in the Order's funeral rites, the arcane magics of our ancestors eventually emerged as the art we now know as thaumaturgy. Freezing blizzard to halt corruption, raging fire to cleanse the corpse, a bolt of lightning to expel the sins of mortal life. The dwellers employed in the preparation of the dead are equally efficacious when applied to the living. Thus does our guild thrive in the depths of Arzanoth Ogery, a sanctuary devoted to Thal, the divine arbiter of the afterlife. What say you then, adventurer? If you would plumb the abyssal depths of thaumaturgy, let our learned sages guide your descent. Ah, but before you leap into the darkness, you must prove to our guildmasters that you are possessed of the spiritual fortitude necessary to look upon that which waits therein. When you're ready to submit to the judgment of our most eminent mages, say the word. All adventurer, will you join our guild, or do you presume to ignore the urgings of impatient destiny? Yee. A wise decision indeed. To prepare for your initiation, I would have you study the volumes of fundamental thaumaturgical principle, all 108 of them. Or at least I would, if such requirements have not been abolished. Too great a deterrent to fresh novices, they said. I suppose you'll just have to settle for calling upon the collective wisdom of our guildmasters. We have 5, you see, all brothers in the same house, although they all wield supreme authority. It's the eldest who provides a singular voice for the guild, when one is required. Master Coco Bigo, I believe? Kokobuki, Kokobezi, Kokoboha, Kokobani, Kokobigo. I don't think that's right. He looks the same as the other ones. Who? What? Oh, Thal's teeth, man. Did your mother never tell you not to startle a thaumaturge? Look at that expectant face, Kokobigo. This gentleman is obviously a new applicant for the guild, seeking audience from their eldest brother. Oh, Prelat Yayake, she can recite the 307 verses of the funerary rites for the virtuous fallen, but the simple task of keeping our name straight seems ever beyond her grasp. Wahahaha. Well, I, for one, find the constant confusion endlessly entertaining. My apologies, good sir. My merriment was not meant to mock your mistake. It is our sibling Kokobuki whom you should speak. Oh, yeah, he must be the guildmaster because he's wearing black, whereas they're wearing black and red, and he's got a bandage over his right eye. What's this? What's this? Thal has led us a new aspirant? Ah, Kokobuki, were you here the entire time? Greetings, child. I am Kokobuki, the eldest, and I would venture to say the wisest of the 5 masters of the Thaumaturgist Guild. It is my solemn duty to furnish our would-be initiates with a succinct understanding of our beloved art. Thus, I would have your fullest attention. To wield thaumaturgy is to unleash devastation of the highest magnitude. The lethal force of our spells far exceeds the destructive capability of any other form of arcane manipulation. Fire, lightning, blizzard, somnolence. This thaumaturgy calls upon an expansive arsenal of offensive incantations to incapacitate and obliterate all manner of adversaries. Open your mind to our sorcerer's teachings, and you too shall hold the unparalleled power of our discipline in the palm of your hand. Of course, such power has a price. You must be willing to plunge headfirst into the forbidding chasm of thaumaturgy's secrets. For advancement in this art comes only with the completion of deadly and terrible trials. Oh, it's daytime. I ask you now, aspirant, are you prepared to leap into the abyss in pursuit of power unrivaled? Are you prepared to leap into the abyss? Yes. A confident response. Your name, if you will. Very well, Gorion. Let us mark your initiation with 3 eminently practical gifts. My first gift to you shall be the addition to your hunting log, the names of such enemies that will prove suitable to your training as a thaumaturge. The second and third gifts are the scepter and shield, instruments you shall need to focus the destructive force of your will. Did you believe your initiation over? My dear disciple, we've only just begun. Take your new weapons in hand and I will set you forth upon your first trial. Do they immediately give us our hunting logs? This is something I will need to... There we go. There we go, doot. And then we go, doot. There we go. I do have a square maple shield for my gladiator. Nice. There we go. What the fuck is that thing? It's big and annoying and in my fucking way. Get out of my goddamn way, you fucking thing. What is that? Elemental gauge? Switch job to gauge to simple mode. Christ on a bicycle. Get that shit out of here. Out. 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 Yeah, let's put it above our hotbar. Yeah, because that's gonna... all that shit's gonna get in the way. There. So we have a 3 diamonds. That's weird. Oh, there's Kokobuki in the back. Yep, he's got bandages over his face and over his right eye. The scepter well complements the avid desire for destructive power written upon your features. Now we shall complete your initiation with a trial to test the limits of your aptitude for channeling thaumaturgy. Huge hornets, star marmots, and snapping shrews inhabit this land in abundance. Exercise your sorceress might and slay 3 of each of these creatures before returning to my side. Ah, shit, I did it again. Forgot to get rid of these fucking things. No, I don't need a play guide. I don't need sprint. I don't need any of this shit that I've already fucking got. Fuck off. 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 Out. Christ. On a bicycle. There we go. Now, did it actually add to my... Wow, it did. Oh, thank God I can get all those done at once. And by that I mean I can get all those done off video and off stream. Although I could do the stream if I wanted to. I believe we have a quest here. Oh shit. I gotta get rid of this crap. Not that one. No. J, there we go. Get rid of this crap. 22 out of 30 quests. Hihito has had enough of her husband's poor work ethic and needs someone to whip him in the shade. How can the Ojiri demand such exorbitant contributions every single moon? It's outrageous, I tell you. Don't they understand that a woman has needs? How do they expect me to pay for rouge and sun-silk dresses and feed my marmot? Well, if only I'd had the foresight to marry a more ambitious man. This is all his fault. If he just worked harder and showed some initiative, surely he'd be rewarded, maybe even promoted. If things don't improve, it won't be long before I join the beggars in Pearl Lane. Save me from this cruel fate, I beg of you. Speak with my husband, Bobo Nima, and find some way to motivate him. You should find him at the Coliseum entrance, wearing one of those ridiculous outfits. She has pink hair. That bitch. I think he actually calls her a bitch. Yeah, he's wearing a pink tuxedo top and leggings. Ugh. Hi, I'm Bobo Nima. Congratulations, you found the world's worst husband. That is, if you believe that harpy I have for a wife. She never cooks, she never cleans, she just gallivants around spending my hard-earned money. And now I see she's speaking ill of me to bloody strangers. Well, if you're hell's bent on meddling in my affairs, you can assist me by taking some of these Franz the Fair flyers and posting them on the walls inside the Coliseum. I got a long day ahead of me standing out here, so I won't be getting to it anytime soon. When you're finished, go and tell Vulcan at the Gladiators Guild. He should give you something for your trouble. I feel like I could be improving on the placement of my mic. Oh well. Post up flyers. Oh shit! It's a good thing I didn't plan to leave until 8. It's 7:30. There it is. Vulcan, you helping Bobo Nima. Well, ain't that charitable of you? Fran's gotten pretty popular lately, and his fans keep stealing his flyers and taking them home as souvenirs. Ah, so you've met his wife. Now I understand. Sorry to hear you got caught up in all that. If you ask me, they're made for one another. Not that it's my place to judge mind any road. We appreciate your help. Oh, yeah. So now we gotta do Lord of the Dance. So we go up here to the Steps of Fall, where there is a fountain. Willowy Woman. Master Galliano? Oh, it's lovely what he teaches, but straight as the gate, my good sir. He is very choosy about whom he teaches. You must dance for him and show him some innate quality. Why, you wouldn't even accept Master Gigi Ruju's diamond-crusted crumpet, and she was quite the danseuse already. Maybe the man's got some fucking pride. Ugh. Wasn't I supposed to get something at the fucking... Beat red beetles, beat red. Tree pelts, ladybugs, bottles of marmot blood. Wasn't I supposed to talk to the fucking somebody about garnets? Oh, there it is. At the Goldsmiths Guild. Okay. Almost fucked it up. Zazariku's circlet. Just a moment, sir. Oh dear, this is so embarrassing. I'm afraid crafting the circlet to his exact specifications is proving somewhat difficult. We ran out of garnets halfway through our work, and we're still waiting on the next shipment. I hate to impose, but would you explain the situation to Crooked Half to the Miners Guild? My records indicate that he was supposed to deliver the gemstones yesterday. Mayhap it slipped his mind. Could it be that that garnets are kind of hard to come by? God damn. The Miners Guild. Unless I go the wrong way. Okay, good, I didn't. I have a mind to drain a pint, so hurry up and speak your business. She wants how many bloody garnets? 7 hells, man. They don't grow on trees. But more than that, this lad would fancy himself the next Franz the Fair ought to worry less about style and more about swordplay. Any road, I'll do my part to ensure the little bastard gets bedecked in all the goddamn garnets he can afford. And if he dies in his first fight, well, at least he'll leave a pretty corpse. Yeah, I don't fucking blame you a bit, man. Ain't that some bullshit? Ugh. Oh, cool. The next Lord of the Dance is at the Weavers Guild. Oh, there's her again. Oh, of course I know where Master Giliano is. Don't you see those roses on my cheek and the ever so slight droop in my supple carriage? I've just come from practice. You can stop wondering who the belle of the ball is to be next moon. With what Master Giliano taught me, I have no doubt I'll dazzle the masses. Where can you find him? Well, out and say, but oh, why not? You should find him on the hosting strip. He said he was headed to the airship landing. Well, time to make a complete fucking idiot out of ourselves. Far be it for me to deny my fans and patrons, such few that there are, the chance to laugh at my misery. Because, God, these are boring. Whoa, 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 whoa. Luscious lady. Are you another one of Master Giliano's camp followers? So cute. You know he's from Corthus, don't you? Travels the world teaching the art of the dance. They say he was the youngest dancing master to ever leap the lance. And he had a huge estate, a fine stable, and a coat of brown sable. Why anyone would leave all that is beyond me. When I think about that, it gives me shivers, you know? Why, if he weren't leaving Ul'Dah today, I'd consider permitting him the pleasure of my person. Oh, don't look so shocked. Mayhaps when he returns. So it's a high-class hooer. God damn it, I'm sick of all these fucking whores in this city. Oh, there he is. Let us dance. Dance! I did nothing. Master Giliano, I am he that you are an adventurer as a parent, but what business brings an adventure to a dancing master, I wonder? Tut tut, you will not answer where no question has been asked. It is the feet that must persuade, not the tongue. Now dance for me. Oh, you son of a whore. So we gotta go through this shit again. You cannot complete the quest until... Oh, for fuck's sake. Fine, I'll switch to something I'm actually got points in. 22, 19... There, we'll do Lancer. There. Pish! So we dance. In our chainmail. The vessel is rude, but the wine within may yet be fine. Unfortunately, there is much call on my time, and I am bound for another land. I will make a dancer of you when I next return to this city. Oh, God! Pemolman is barely wearing anything. She's got on a bra, she's got on panties, she's got on wristlets, and she's got on kind of leggings. And she's got blonde hair, now that I can actually fucking see her. There you are. Heard anything good? Hope you're not wasting time with that looker there. So we told her who he is. She's shocked. Damn, her eyes are blue. Oh, Master Gilliano, I am Pemolman the Danseuse, and I would speak with you. She almost said dancer. It is my greatest desire to become a dancer dexter and perform at a grand ball. Please, my lord, won't you teach me? So it is not the adventurer who wishes to tread the parquet, but the stammering maiden. Child, I sift people to find dancers. Do you understand? Then let us see whether you can master these steps. So he does a fair dandy dance with poses and shit. I don't even know how to describe this shit, because I don't know dick about dancing. Well, that's how they do it in high society, huh? I can be the last of the class, just watch. So then she does it, and the funny thing is, her tail does dance moves. How the fuck does her tail know how to do dance moves? Hideous, grotesque, your dancing stands alongside the calamity in its horror. Well, those words might cow your high-born ladies, Master Gilliano, but where I come from, we take our lumps and keep on twirling. Now, what exactly didn't you like? Child, you rely over much on appearances. You go from pose to pose, pleasing to pleasing. That is not dance, but crude fascination. He called you a whore! Lady! Adventurer, look sharp and take your turn on the floor. Me? Fuck off, you! He did a cat pose with his hands. So now you got me fucking doing it. I can't take my eyes off you. I mean, you're not exactly good. You'd be picking rotten orange pits out of your eyebrows if you did that at the market, but... It's a story, isn't it? A dance is a story, and I have nothing to say, because I haven't lived, just made a living. His ears twitched. I didn't know his ears twitched. Whenever he does the satisfied hand on the hip, his ears twitch. That's adorable. Hi, child. The old glazed eyes are easy to please, and you have squandered these years striking your poses when you could have learned a craft. Still, you have courage, I'll warrant that. I weary of teaching so many who may have lived, but in ways too alike. I wonder if you have courage enough. Do you dare start anew to be a dancing girl no longer, to learn a true craft? I... So she runs in front of us. I dare. I will learn the craft of adventuring. Do you adventure for fun or gain? Do you have to be very good with the weapons? Those moves you make with your arms, is that some fighty thing? I want what you've got, darling. The way to the grand ball is through quests and dungeons. I'll learn to slog, and I'll learn to dance. Thank you, my lord, thank you. I'm off to the Adventurers Guild. You've taught me so much. I'll never forget that dance you showed me. I love it when he looks surprised. He has his hands in little fucking cat claws, where his fingers are tucked in. Did she choose a mere adventurer over me, master among masters? My airship departs this strange city soon. Dance your rude and puissant dance, adventurer. Perhaps you will affect more aspirants as you did Pemolman. Ah, mayhap I shall hang up my dancing shoes and start anew. Dude, there's a job called dancer now. Come on. I learned the ball dance. Oh, rapturous day, Kalu Kalay. To the airship landing. We have a casino to look at. And then we have a shit ton of grinding to do next episode. just an otherworldly amount of grinding. Oh, we have to be at a higher level. So we go Gladiator. Or Lancer. This is the reception desk for flights bound to the Mad Mithril Gold Saucer. Before proceeding, I must ask you to submit your ticket. You do have a ticket, yes. Before we go there, I want to make goddamn sure I'm not missing any quests. Alright, nothing but combat quests. Cool. It appears that everything is in order. An airship will be departing shortly before the next bell, so I reserve a seat for you. Off we fuck to the Gold Saucer. The Gold Saucer is a gigantic cactus holding a gold saucer. So here we are. The giant cactus seems to be the mascot. We've got jugglers juggling axes. People running around. A Moogle for some reason. And there's lights everywhere. It looks like a medieval Las Vegas. There's stained glass. There's really nice tile work. There's people playing little mini games. Kids playing mini games. It's kind of like a carnival. And yep, the cactus is the mascot because there's a cactus wearing a fucking tuxedo. And then zooms over to us at the airship. Mad Mithril Gold Saucer. So now we've got our Mad Mithril Gold Saucer. What are we going to do here? Well, we're going to do the daily draw. First, I'm going to switch to Fisher so I can get more experience. This dude with a tuxedo. The attendant of the airship seems eager to welcome you to the Gold Saucer. Welcome, honored guests, to the Mad Mithril Gold Saucer, where your wildest dreams are ever but a cart or chocobo's beak away from coming true. If this is your first visit, nothing would please us more than to give you a full tour of our establishment that you might enjoy its wonders to the fullest. At the conclusion of the tour, it is our custom to offer our esteemed patrons a complimentary gift, straight from the vaults of our illustrious proprietor himself. Consider it Lord Mandeville's way of personally thanking you for your patronage. Should you wish to take the tour, I pray proceed to the main counter over there and speak with the receptionist. On behalf of the management, may I take this opportunity to thank you for choosing the Gold Saucer. Rest assured, my colleagues and I will spare no effort in seeing that your visit is a pleasant and profitable one. May fortune smile upon you. So, red carpet. There's gold everywhere. There's tiling. Oh, goody, there's Aethernet shards to get. Oh, yippee dippy. Well... It's a Catman wearing a tuxedo. Welcome, traveler, to the Gold Saucer. This is the main counter where you can purchase tickets for the mini cackpot, acquire and redeem Mad Mithril Gold Saucer points, and much, much more. But what in the world are Mad Mithril Gold Saucer points, I hear you cry? A most astute question, and one which I shall be only too happy to answer. But first, if I may get your direction to the left. Beyond these majestic gates, you will find Chocobo Square, home to the Chocobo Racing Circuit. Aye. What Chocobo owner has not dreamed of pitting their fleetest bird against the realm's finest in a pulse-quickening dash for fame and fortune? Truly, it is the sport of sultans. Okay. It's an elevator, and a bunny girl, well, a girl in a bunny outfit, bowing to us. And should you desire a more elaborate contest of strategy, you will surely find it in Minion Square at the Lord of Verminion tables, where would-be generals pit armies of minions against one another in battles for honor and glory. We're not doing that one because I don't understand how it works. Now, where were we? Ah, yes, Mad Mithril Gold Saucer points. Put simply, MGP, as we call them for short, is the currency by which dreams are bought and sold within these halls. But my associate here beside me can tell you more, including how to go about acquiring some of your very own. Pray speak to him to continue your tour. Fuck, I'm not gonna have time to go on my walk. Oh yeah, never mind. Scheduled things. So you're about to experience the wonders of the gold saucer for the first time. How I envy you. Ah, but before you venture forth, you'll want to exchange a share of your guild for MGP. A service which it is my great honor to provide. With MGP in your coin purse, you'll be able to enjoy all the fabulous attractions we have to offer and all of the wonderful games. If you play them with skill, you'll find your little stack of points increasing 10, 20, even 100-fold. Now that you know the fundamentals, you're ready to step in onto the floor of the gold saucer. Your tour will continue at Card Square in the southeast. Or southwest. The card trader there will be your guide. Gotta take my pills. Ugh. Gotta take my pills. Otherwise I'll die. I would of course be happy to exchange some of your guild for MGP before you venture on. While my associates and I strive to leave nothing unexplained, there's truly no substitute for first-hand experience. And I hardly recommend trying your hand at our many amusements for yourself. Alright, fine. We'll go up here. Lift, lift, lift to the square. So up here, to the one side, there is the Verminion stuff, which we won't be touching. And there's a couple of little mini-games, which I'm not fucking around with. Basically, they're there as kind of a gag. There's no real point to them. There's lighting all over the damn place. Everything is stained glass and shit. And aether lights. Simcock? What is it? What kind of a fucking name is Simcock? Hey, there's a golden chocobo hatchling in the middle of in the middle of the chocobo races. There we go. And we can talk to the chocobo racer. For those with a need for speed and a yearning for competition, the Mandeville Gold Saucer provides the perfect solution. Are you content to merely amble through life, shuffling forward step by step at a snail's pace? Imagine the wind in your hair as you cross the finish line atop a chocobo, the thrill of competition and the joy of triumph. Would that not be far, far greater? Ah, but that you are here bespeaks desire already present, does it not? Aye, I think today a new jockey enters the fray. Alas, a jockey cannot compete without a suitable steed, a race chocobo to be precise. Mayhap you think to nominate your own personal chocobo? If so, strike the thought from your mind at once, for only a chocobo trained to the task will suffice. But fear not, my friend, for it so happens we have a surplus of fledglings in need of new companions. In fact, any who wish to don the mantle of chocobo jockey, the Mandeville Gold Saucer will generously gift a race chocobo. You need only journey to Moogle's Gift Mounts and Bent Branch Meadows, where fledgling race chocobos receive their initial training. Make your intentions known to the trainer named Catering. Catering, Catering, and she will see you matched with a suitable steed. I'm such a shit. Alright, down to entrance. Aren't there quests? Christ, all over the fucking place. What's with you, rich lady? Passion for fashion. Luina is frustrated with a new challenge and needs to unburden herself. I dressed precisely as I was told. To just receive such a dreadful score, not to mention the humiliating criticism. You wish to know what's bothering me? Well, that as well, for I wish to unburden myself. I've been having a frustrating time with the fashion report, the challenge they recently introduced. Yes, I, who can play any game here blindfolded and spun around, struggle with it. To be fair to myself, though, it has a subjective element. If you have a mind for fashion, perhaps you would like to try your hand at the challenge. Go to Wonder Square and seek out Masked Rose, but be warned, the barbs on this man's tongue have barbs on the tongues. How dare they claim it wasn't a proper Yaku? Don't they know a winning hand when they see one? Yes, what do you want? I'm afraid you found me in a rather foul mood. I've had a run of poor luck with that new game, Mahjong. That's another one I am not touching. I don't know shit about Mahjong. I hear it's all the rage in Doma, though it seems the Gold Saucer's clientele struggle to wrap their feeble minds around its intricacies. With the endless supply of shameless cheats and bumbling novices, I've yet to find a decent opponent. Perhaps you would provide me with more of a challenge, yes? Some fresh meat could be just what I need. Run along to the Mandeville tables and get yourself acquainted with the basics, would you? No! Fuck off, lady! Mini Cactpot broker. Welcome, welcome, fair traveler. Care to test your luck with a mini Cactpot ticket? Splendid, sir. Now allow me to explain. Mini Cackpot is a game of chance available to you thrice daily. Playing is simplicity itself. Just guess the value of the covered numbers to win it big. If Nymea's grace is with you, you will be rewarded with Manderville Gold Saucer points galore. We got an item. There we go. We got 100 points. So now we do this, and we'll get thousands of points. So basically what we're doing here... Scale this shit. It's a 3x3. We gotta find 1, 2, 3, or 7, 8, 9. Or we have to get 21. Or we have to get 23. So we get 2, 8, 3. Oof. We'll do this one. Ah, shit. Well, we got 252, so... We'll do one more. Ooh, 7, 8, 3. Thud. Alright, one more. This is it for the day. 9, 1, ooh, 4. Oh, that's a dead run. There's no way. Yep, 792. Well, you know what? We started with 100, we've got 560. That's something. On to more shit. On to the card tables. On to Triple Triad, which my wife actually really likes. And you can get cards from dungeons, so that's kind of cool too. Fuck me, it's already 8 o'clock. Well, aren't you a handsome one? Welcome to Card Square from Not Bunny Girl. Home of the Triple Triad tables. What's Triple Triad, you ask? Why, only the mind-bending, pulse-pounding, maddeningly Moorish card game that's taken the realm by storm. But don't take my word for it. Behold! Can you not feel the tension in the air? Form a hand of 5 cards and play the role of a field general, sending your bravest into battle. Should you wish to learn the rules and experience the excitement for yourself, you need only ask. Start today and we'll even throw in some complimentary cards to help you on your way. You can face off against a single opponent at any time, or if you crave an even greater test of your skills, take part in one of our regular tourneys, and believe me when I tell you, there's no feeling quite like standing triumphant over the battlefield after vanquishing all comers. You really should try it. A minute to learn, a lifetime to master. That's Triple Triad. Ah, but I'm getting carried away. You have a tour to finish. Wonder Square is your next destination. Not that there's any hurry, of course. If you'd like to play a hand or two before you go, you need but say the word. So let's talk to the master. Triple Triad is taking Eorzea by storm. Care to try your hand? Yes. So another challenger is born. Welcome to the world of Triple Triad, where you pit your cards against an opponent's in an intense battle of skill, strategy, and the odd dose of luck. Here at the Manderville Gold Saucer, I'm pleased to present all new players with the cards they need to get started. To play a match, first you'll need to build a deck composed of 5 cards from your registered card list. Oh, and I suggest speaking to the nearby Triple Triad trader should you wish to expand your card collection. So now we can do Triple Triad. Eventually we're going to get a Christ ton of these cards. A surprising amount of lumber. Oh well. I don't feel like dealing with that crap right now. But basically it's a 3x3. You've got 5 cards, which means one person's getting fucked on that one. And then your goal is to try to basically try to match numbers. I'll go over it some other time. I guess I've got to be a higher level. Fine. Oh, this one's a Highlander. She's tall. You look lost, honey. Why don't I show you around? I've been dying for some company, wink wink. It's another whore! There's too many fucking whores in Thanola. Feast your eyes on Wonder Square, from gripping games and awe-inspiring attractions to the finest in fine dining and the freshest of refreshments, none of which I can buy. There's no end to the wonders housed within these halls. Let's not forget the most wondrous of them all. El Colosso, as we lovingly call our mammoth cactar mascot, is the star of some of our most popular events. Suffice it to say, you won't want to miss them. Now I know what you're thinking. With everything going on at the Gold Saucer, how can I ever hope to keep up? But you needn't worry. My fellow gatekeepers and I will always be on hand to see that you don't miss a thing. For the continuation of your tour, I've been instructed to direct you to the waiting arms of my colleague Valida at the Cackpot board. She's one of our most popular girls, and once you meet her, I'm sure you'll understand why. Well, ta-ta for now. Another bow. Goddamn whores! And we're also looking for... What the fuck is this? What the fuck? Oh! That's the fucking event thing they got going on. Hey, it's Redolent Rose! He's wearing a mask. He's wearing a fucking... He's wearing a fucking crow mask. Oh ho, a new challenger has come to put his stylistic sensibilities to the test. Welcome to the Fashion Report, good sir. Surprise! What, is everything quite alright? Yes, everything is rosy, redolently so. Is that you, Redolent Rose? I fear you are mistaken. While I am flattered you should confuse me with the greatest weaver the world has ever seen, I am masked Rose and no other kind. And if that was an attempt to flatter your way out of my good graces, nice try, sir, but not even the Sultana herself can expect special treatment here. Now then, I believe this is your first time participating in the Fashion Report. Allow me to explain the concept and the rules. Fashion is a form of self-expression. What we wear without it is a reflection of who we are within. What we wear without is a reflection of who we are within. Be it a conscious effort or no, this choice brings our individuality to the fore. Some folk are drawn to vibrant colors, others may favor a loose fit for comfort, and while it is well and good to dress to one's preferences, a man cannot prefer that which he does not know. The world of fashion is vast and at times daunting, but if we have the courage to take a step into the unknown, we may discover wonderful new ways of self-expression we had never considered. And 'tis for no other reason than to encourage folk to take that first step that I created this challenge, the Fashion Report. The rules are simple. I shall assign you a theme based upon which you are to attire yourself to the best of your sensibilities. I shall then judge you and award you a score. Participation is free, and there's a host of fabulous prizes to be won, courtesy of Mandeville and Mandeville. If you wish to know the finer points, my lovely assistant Kasumi can attend you. Oh, it's an aura. And she bows. She's wearing a little hat. I look forward to giving you my unadulterated, brutally honest evaluation of your fashion sense. Steel yourself and let me know when you're ready. Nod. Strikes a pose. So the cool thing about the Fashion Report is even if you fail, you'll still get points. Hidden Allure. So we go through this. We're wearing our black robe and our mask. He's got the same fucking cross-stitch. Come on. Ah, they didn't give me the right mask. Oh well. Strikes a pose. He has made his decision. Blam! 10,000 gold saucer points. We get that once a week. Alright, is there a... Huh, guess not. So up the stairs we go. to the second floor, which is a circle. Mahjong tutor. Listen, I'll have the money ready by next week, I swear. Yep, this is a Mahjong parlor, alright. Reminds me of all my Yakuza games. Oh, you're not a debt collector? What a pleasant surprise. She's wearing a Chinese-inspired dress, surprisingly. In that case, you must be here to learn how to play Doman Mahjong. I'm the resident tutor at your service. Ow. Ooh, she has flowers in her hair. Are you by any chance familiar with the game? I know my pawn from my Ron, if that's what you mean. Oh, that is a relief. I was worried I'd have to explain the rules for about the 100th time today. To be honest, I've had my hands full getting our beginners through a whole game without one of them trying to flip the table in a fit of rage. Thankfully, you'll find there's no shortage of opponents against whom to pit your wits. If you prefer, you can even practice against automata. They gloat less than the flesh and blood counterparts, too. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask me. And may I say, I would be very interested to see how quickly you rise through the ranks here at the Gold Saucer. Oh yes, so quickly. Yay, I unlocked Mahjong. Is there a second one of these? There is a second one of these. It's on the other side. Okay. So we go upstairs again. Oh, this place is so confusing. Part of the problem is the damn place is so fucking bright. There's you can jump on these water jets that shoot your ass back up there. Alright, so we go down this ramp. There's this big bowl in the middle of the event square. Are there two things here? Yes, there are. Oh, good. One's downstairs. And it's right next to a popper. Awesome. There we go. Boing. On the Cackpot board is a bingo board. We are guessing numbers. Greetings, handsome. I've been waiting for you. I'm Velita, and I'd like to personally welcome you to the event square. She has gray hair. The most spacious of all the areas in the Gold Saucer. Event square is a veritable cornucopia of pleasure and delight. Doubtless the sizable stage in the middle of the square has caught your eye. Yes, it's a bowl. That is the stage of some of our most sensational attractions, so don't be shy about taking center stage. And after the curtain has fallen, why not try changing your life forever? At the Jumbo Cackpot, all you need is a handful of MGP and a head full of dreams. Just choose 4 numbers and cast your hopes to the heavens. You never know just when Naimia will smile down on you. Now, as much as I've enjoyed getting to know you, I'm afraid it's time for us to part. The next and final leg of your tour takes you around square. Don't think too hard about the name, darling. Even I'm not sure what it's supposed to mean. Welcome to the Jumbo Cackpot Run, where the Eorzea of your dreams is only 4 digits away. Can I tempt you with a ticket, sir? So basically, you pick 3 tickets, you get, you know... Yeah. Past results. Oh 0586 2665 5225 288 income. So let's purchase a couple of tickets. So we'll do 6476, which is an important number to me. 8583, which is my birth year and birthday. And we'll do random for the last one. And 7932. And it'll pop tomorrow at 7 o'clock. Round square is up here. There's a gigantic boulder in the middle. And it's on grass. There's no sun. It's a Lullafell, bunny girl. Are you the first time visitor I was told to expect? 1,000 welcomes to the Gold Saucer and 1,000 welcomes to Round Square. How can a square be round, you ask? I'm not sure I understand the question. Moving on to more important matters, is that lofty peak. Not a sight to behold, that's Mount Coral, the main attraction here at Round Square. One of our most thrilling events pits our customers against each other, and a challenge to see who can most swiftly scale its heights. I tell you, the view from the summit is a sight to behold. And that concludes your tour of the Gold Saucer. Well, I'm sure you're eager to start enjoying yourself. Pray do not forget to return to the main counter and claim your complimentary gift. Yeah. There we go, we have Ethernet access to the whole damn thing. Christ, on a bicycle! I'm gonna be gone for a while. Welcome back, honored guest. I trust that you've come away from the tour with a greater appreciation of all the Gold Saucer has to offer. Yeah, I'm 10k up. As a token of our appreciation for your patronage, it is my great pleasure to offer you a complimentary gift from the personal vaults of our esteemed proprietor. Well, knock me down with a chocobo's tail feather. Is that a new customer I see? Haha, I could hardly have picked a better time to drop in for an impromptu inspection. It's Mandelbrot. Master Roland, yes, this gentleman here has but this moment completed his introductory tour. Damn, that dude is wearing a lot of purple, and he's got a shitty looking mustache, and he's got a fucking coiffed blonde hairdo. Oh god, and his outfit is purple and black. It's an ostentatious as fuck robe. Ugh. Is that so? Well then, allow me to personally welcome you to the Gold Saucer. I am Roland, good sir, the fellow entrusted with overseeing the daily affairs of this fine establishment on behalf of our esteemed proprietor, the great man if ever there was one. You're an adventurer, aren't you? Aye, your dress and bearing told me as much. I dare say, then, on your travels you've seen firsthand the difficulties which yet plague our nation. Witness the struggles of Alamigo's displaced masses and those whose homes were consumed in the fires of the calamity. The Sultanate is not unsympathetic to their plight, of course, yet how can one begin to provide succor to such countless multitudes? One man had an answer. Godbert Manderville had a dream of a house of untold wonders that would provide stable employment and lodging to the displaced, mirth and merriment to the disconsolate, and prosperity and plenty to the Sultanate at large. For many of our patrons, the Gold Saucer is merely Eorzea's foremost entertainment venue, a place to forget about their cares for the day. To me, it's one of the founding stones upon which our realm will be rebuilt, a miracle wrought by the hand of the greatest man I have ever known. Something tells me you understand that which I have told you, that you perchance share a similar dream, but I shall keep you no longer. The Gold Saucer and all its wonders await you, friend. Pray enjoy them to your heart's content. Till we meet again, may the spinner's pull ever be kind. Yes, get rid of those damn things. Alright. I need to place this as our main hub, otherwise I'll forget to check the place. And then we've got a fuck ton of quests to do tomorrow. Set home point. There we go. Hope you all enjoyed this. I have been Blind Ryan. I'm about 30 minutes late for my walk. I will see you all next time.